Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Natsu, and this is Resident Evil 7. So I pretty much went on a 6-hour streaming spree last time that I played this. I think it was Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And apparently, from some things that I've heard, I'm close to the end of the game. So I'm just going to speed through, or at least take as long as it's going to take for me to actually finish this. And hopefully it's enough content for me to actually be playing for a little bit. Although I heard that it's basically like maybe 40 minutes off from the end. Oh, speaking of which, so here's hoping that I that at least it's an hour or something. Like, I know I kind of do want to finish up the game, but at the same time I want to I want to have some experience before it ends. Because I didn't think it was. I thought I was close to the end, or I was at the end last time so many times, and I just. Well. Okay, wrecked ship. Mia walks into debris-ridden landscape and finds Ethan laying on the ground, but he's taken away suddenly by a giant black blob. He then follows. She then follows after into the wrecked ship. And so again, I think in like 90% of the game done, or 90. I've done pretty much 90% of the game. I just think if I do the stuff with Zoe, it's just gonna end up being Zoe against everybody else. Because I think that I made the decent choice of taking Mia because she's the one that actually is a part of this, and she's the one that's actually has some type of story behind what she was doing here. And it explains a lot though too, in terms of like what she was doing, what's going on, and why the people that had her had those powers. Although to be fair, I do want to see what happens with Zoe, but I did kind of hear that it's oh. I didn't get spoiled on what's gonna happen, but at the same time, I know that Zoe would probably have to take on the world because she doesn't really have anything to do with this. Won't open. Oh. So, okay, that's weird. Oh. I see. So that, and then... There we go. Corrosives! Nice. Instead of mixing it. I'm so bad at this. I think I've gone through all the rooms. I'm not too sure. Break room, the lounge, the dining room, the room behind the dining room, and the bunker room? I think I've gone through the bunker room as well. Yeah, I've gone through the bunker room. I still don't remember if there's anything on top. Or on the top floors that I should be going back for. Third floor. So I need to go to the third floor to open up the corrosive stuff. And then there's a rec room on the first floor that I need to open up with that as well. Do you mean I should check out the places, or I should check out the playthrough of Zoe? There's one room that I need to go through. Here, I think. Control room. Ah, okay. I think I'll need a lockpick for that one. I don't need the corrosive. And plus, I don't want to use up the corrosive, especially for just that. Oh, ha ha ha! You spooked me! Spooked me, buddy. Okay, this is a whole new place. Should hopefully be plenty of stuff to do. Okay, that's not open. Oh, I probably have to open it on the other side. Well, look at that. The way I play, I'm probably just gonna milk this for the rest of the game. Because I like checking everything, making sure that I have everything, or that I don't miss something. Yeah, anything that's blacked out, or that's not, blue, I think? Or no, not gray, is places that I haven't seen yet. And the good thing about the map is that it lets me know what places I haven't gone to yet. Whoa. What was that all about? Ha! Nope. Oh, come on, come on! kind of weird how that doesn't even touch me, honestly. Do I have any more? Nope. Oh, at least that was enough to get him. Power cable. I wonder what I need this power cable for, though. Another corrosive. Awesome. Great, I wasn't trying to do that. It's not even a door. Probably have to get back to the control room. It's probably something that I'm missing in the control room, or that I have to take the power cables for. Oh no, this is something that I have to lockpick. Doesn't seem like I need to go anywhere else. 4th floor. Doesn't seem like there's something... Repair the elevator. Oh, maybe I have to repair the elevator with it. Yeah, I have no idea why. I have no idea why it says it's 0 people watching, but I guess. Lewis, the cable is completely fried. We have a replacement, but we have to fix something in the 3rd floor sick bay. You're gonna have to go ask Dr. Waddell for it. I'm needed down in number 2 engine room, but I can't get down there unless we get this thing working, Dwayne. Okay, so I need to go to the rec room. Beyond that, I think I've gone through everything else. Hey, buddy! Bye, buddy! At least I can save now. Here, I think. Hey! What are you? Oh, great. You're one of those. And if only I had more stuff. General purpose fuse. Ah, right. I don't know. I don't need the fuse in that door anymore because I could go to the elevator. I think this is exactly where we were, or where I was last time when I first came here. This is the first floor where I was getting pretty much wrecked the whole time. Machine gun ammo, which I definitely need. Now, mix it. Good. Can I mix it with anything? Ah, I might as well create more handgun ammo. Kinda crappy that I can't do that with anything else. Okay. Ah, I can carry more items now and more corrosive stuff. Which makes me wonder where I need to go. Bunker room. I'm gonna double check the bunker room and other places here. Hey, buddy. Miss me? I sure shoot did not miss you. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'd rather use that than die. I'm gonna need more healing items before the end of this. Okay, I read that before. And again, I've gone through everything. I just need to go back to the elevator. I think... Oh, wow. There's a lot of places I haven't gone yet. So I think the second floor basement should be the place that I need to go. Definitely. You probably have some lag, don't you, Shasta?
He's waiting.
Uh-oh. Who's waiting? What you talking about? Oh, I see you. I see what you're doing. Nope. This guy. Okay, so that's a thing. Go! I think I should heal before I die. Even though that was, I think, my last healing item. First aid, good. Oh crap. Handgun ammo. Might as well face that way and make sure that I don't get sideswiped by something. Okay. If I take care of my inventory, I should be able to do that more easily. In terms of like taking these guys down in 1 or 2 shots. But it depends also because it's I'm using better rounds of better handgun bullets, but at the same time it's not always gonna be a good it's not always gonna be good, especially if I can't shoot well. Because I can't always I know I won't always be able to get a headshot, especially if I'm constantly looking around and stressing over like if I make the shot or not. Nope. Speaking of which, oh, can I pick it up? Yeah, there we go. Well, he kinda got me at the end. Got 2 first aid meds. Handgun ammo, so I should be able to. There we go. I want to save that big, I want to save this strong chem fluid for, healing stuff. Okay, I'm getting through a lot of it. Antique coin, great. Nope, not yet. Bye. Yeah, I think because she's hurt, because Mia's hurt, and I haven't really healed yet.
I need you to do something.
Yo, Ethan. The protag.
Ethan? Ethan? Hey, shh. I know. I'm not gonna hurt you. Hell, I'd never would have if I could have helped you.
What do you mean?
I'm no killer, son. Neither is Marguerite, nor my boy Lucas, or even Zoe here. That girl, Evelyn, she did this.
What the hell is she? No, what did she do to you?
What are you up to?
That's what she calls it. I found her near a busted out tank in the bayou. Everything changed after that.
So she infects you and then she takes control?
No. Not exactly, son. She just... She forces her way into your mind, your soul. You can't fight back. You are connected to her, and you can't resist the urge to... Oh, you're a different person after that.
Just like Mia. So Mia sent me that message because of Evelyn.
Listen, the girl just wants a family of her own. She's the key. All right? You find her. You stop her.
Is this right, Zoe? Is what he's saying cool? True? No?
Free my family. Please.
No. Okay, maybe. Cause Zoe helped.
Stay away from him.
Why? He doesn't love you. I can make him love you.
Don't hurt him.
Silly, I told you I'm not gonna hurt him.
Don't you dare.
So what? You're not my mom. Remember?
Remember? Yo, what up, Mia?
Mia, how?
There's no time. You have to get out of here and find her. Here, take this.
What? Wait, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Saving your life. You need to go. I won't be able to resist for much longer.
Okay, great.
Now go kill this little bitch.
Mia! No!
After all that trouble, really. And I've got nothing. Oh, great. I gave everything to, I gave everything to Mia.
Where the fuck are you?
I gave everything to Mia, and now I have nothing. It's all your fault. Let's see. Some of the wreck ship, there's nothing else. I don't even have a map. I hear helicopters. I don't see helicopters. And what is this place? Is this part of the same place that I was before, or is this something completely new and different? Just one flame round, just hanging out. Abercrombie Salt Mine, South Dulvey. Are they watching us from the helicopter?
Alpha 1, this is Bravo 1. Do you read?
This is Alpha 1. Report. Did you find anything?
A thorough search of the Baker property revealed 0 survivors. Repeat, 0 survivors. We did find evidence of a skirmish.
Evelyn?
Negative. However, we did find several encrypted messages from the Baker's son Lucas to an unknown third party. You can probably guess who that was.
That's just great. We've had reports using the abandoned mine south of the property. I'm gonna go have a look.
Roger that. We'll meet you at those coordinates.
Okay.
Counter Evelyn. Orders are shoot to kill. Repeat. Shoot to kill.
I wonder who they are. Oh, great. Oh, cool. So basically, at the beginning of the game, there was these cages, and I was able to put in the coins to unlock them. And I've unlocked 2 of them, but the other one is worth. It was worth 9 coins, and I used one of my coins, and I didn't use any of the other coins that I found. You've taken Mia's things! Alright, yes! Thank you, Mia. Might as well take all that. Treasure photo, model shotgun, crank, burner, $50, first aid, yes! I've got my first aids and stuff. Right? I still have a corrosive for no apparent reason. I don't know if, whoop. Whoops. Okay, so I'm gonna use the coins though. So that'll get rid of 1 spot. And then I'll figure out some other stuff. Something tells me is I'm gonna be here for a little bit, so I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna put this away. Because I don't need that. That's the enhanced handgun ammo. That's the shotgun rounds. I think I'm just gonna put the corrosive away. I'm gonna put that away. Put this here. I'm gonna take this with me just to make sure that I use up the ammo. I'm going to combine these two. So that eliminates that. And then I'm going to combine this with nothing, apparently. I guess for the moment I don't need a survival knife. Because I don't know what's going to come up next. Take the handgun. Might as well put the shotgun shells away because of the fact that I don't have my shotgun with me. I thought I had the shotgun, but apparently not. So for now I'm going to save it and go with that. Oh, more burner fuel. So I wonder what's going to come up next so that I need to have burner fuel. Or that the game says, yo, here, have some burner fuel. .44G ammo. I might as well put that away though too, because I don't need that right now. Oh, hey, buddy. Like fire? Apparently not. Well, that was a thing. Ah! No! I was being dumb. I should have backed away. And more ammo. Okay. Gotta do the whole thing all over again. Oh, was there something? Okay, chem fluid. I knew there was something here. Okay, I think that's pretty much it in that sense. Ah, I keep letting them do that. Whoa, okay, this guy came up to me too. What? Ah, man. That wasn't good. Oh, I forgot to upgrade that though too. I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna take out my shotgun. Okay, I have enough of health items that I don't think I need to do that. I'm gonna save it as as a different save again. I'm gonna save it from the beginning, or save over the beginning. Because honestly, I could have probably salvaged all that if I would have done some things differently. Now to explore. Now I get the herb. Great. I'll wait until next time to actually do anything else. Oh, chem fluid. There we go. Good to go. Alright. Going into the mines from the swamp. Great. Not like it isn't scary or anything. Okay, seems pretty straightforward. Oh, nice. Not even using the good bullets. Oh, I had to do that, didn't I? I hear things. I hear creepy things. Okay, I've got another herb, so that's good. I'm gonna use this, because I need to heal up. So I should be all healed up for whatever comes my way. Oh, that's another thing. Switch it over to good bullets so that I don't waste any more bullets. Let's see, it seems, yeah, it seems pretty straightforward from here. Uh-oh. Oh, great! Oh, you are an a-hole! Ah, man. I was panicking so hard. I was panicking so hard that I couldn't even do things right. I couldn't even heal right. Okay, so there's two paths there. It doesn't seem like there's any other paths before that. Ah, here we go. So this one's a dead end, but it had some explosives, so that's good. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. Oh, fine. He went over it. I should really just start using this. Yeah. Is there anything else back here? No. So once again, I'm moving forward. There's two paths. Yeah, this seems pretty closed off. Okay. I'm staring straight at it. I'm like, oh, I wonder what that thing is. An explosive. And I was just thinking, like, maybe I should be a little bit more cautious, especially since this place is kind of open and everything, because it might have explosives around. Oh, that was explosive. I think I'm gonna start using this now. At least it showed me there's a save point. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal, and she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little child, but she's about as stupid as one, too. Mom and Dad are still totally under, though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? It's kind of fucked up. That bitch Mia is still somewhere in between Evie La La Land and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Evelyn would get mad since Mia's her favorite and all. But she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon is fucked up. Evelyn's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the street and to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia and not coming around. But it's a pain in the ass for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin is getting all wrinkly and she's getting gray hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. So I think the guy that was kind of torturing me and doing all that stuff and being a pretty nasty sicko was is the guy that's writing all those emails. He's probably a part of this whole thing though too. This report details the symptoms that appear when the bacterium that grows inside of the yeast series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before dealing with E-series weaponized assets, hereafter referred to as mold. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself, and slowly takes over cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects and found that they were able to co-opt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Mid-stage infection. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-series asset. The subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations and soon comes under complete control of the E-series asset. If this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. Complete infection. After every cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Containing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult. Five minutes after vomiting. Neurotoxin, E-series dosage test. 10 minutes after dose, death. 12 minutes after dose, cell calcification. So you vomit, you die in 10 minutes, and pretty much you come back to life. E-neurotoxin destroys cells of any subject based on the E-series bioweapon model. Used only for disposal of E-series asset. A toxin must first be stimulated before use. Do this by placing a sample of E-series cells into the neurotoxin container. So I'm glad that I kept that. So that's the cure, basically. This project was instigated in 2000 as one of the several concepts of the company's NextBAS, Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority Initiative, working with technical assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. NextBAS was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from conventional weapons is its ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the cost of not only POW handling but also combat itself, it's no wonder we had the blank and even blanks blank organization chomping at the bit to get on board. The project would never have existed if it were not for the discovery in blank of blank, the remarkably progressed that vigoration evolution fungus that we commonly term the metamesate. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce the metamesate genome to a pre-stage for human embryo and perform cultivation in a controlled environment over a period of 38 to 40 weeks. The resultant organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from the practical and faulty. Series A through D to the perfected E-series. A common appearance was selected for the bioweapons. That a roughly 10-year-old girl to ensure ease of blending in with urban refugee populations. The first E-series specimen, named Evelyn, was proven capable of secreting the metamesate blank from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Evelyn's metamesate imposes a profound control over my body, and mind when introduced into Evelyn's mutamycete mindset imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into the host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Evelyn achieves and maintains this control. But the working theory is that the vector is similar to the autoinducer pheromones used for quorum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. Evelyn's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages. The first of which is hallucination. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Evelyn, though she is not in fact there, and even hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Audition with that at first, the phantom Evelyn appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Evelyn's brainwashing effect, and by the time mental control is achieved, the mutamycete infection has progressed throughout the body so the body blank. Okay. I wonder what it is that's redacted though. And why this whole place just looks creepy. Here's another one. Evelyn's functions also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungal filament. The term organism is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are superorganisms formed of countless mycelia. What's important, though, is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and they will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential. The researchers have been calling these superorganisms the molded, made of mold and also molded as in shaped. The name has certainly a certain elegance to it. For the treatment of accident infections, performing blank on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produced a unique fungal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify. But if the subject's cells are already largely invaded, the serum will be fatal. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects, rather than a cure. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that subjecting it to blank would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call E-neurotoxin, which blank in even tiny amounts. What's been interesting to observe is Evelyn's behavior is her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as her mother or father, treating her as if she were really their daughter. Why did she settle upon family as the theme for her mental control? This is just speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that a family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, well, a sentimental sort might suggest that she's making up for a perceived lack of love in her quarantined upbringing, a parent's love. So that's enough of reading. Gonna put all that stuff away. Take that out for now. that away, put that back. Oh. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put the handgun away and take the survival knife with me. And then call it pretty much. I'm gonna save it for now. Okay. Enhance handgun ammo, which I don't have my handgun for that, but oh well. And this is closed. There's more to go. I'm gonna go drop this off. I try. I'm used to it now to the point where it's just like, oh, I get it. This needs to go here, and there, and here. I'm hearing Evelyn. I'm wondering if I have everything that I need for to take her down. Oh, really? Oh crap, I can't go back. Ah! I cornered myself. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Hmm. I know I should. You know what? I should use the bombs. You get the right idea, Shasta. I should use the bombs. This guy doesn't have arms though, so meh. And I've got plenty of ammo though too, so. And I do kind of want to keep as many bombs as I can. As long as there's nobody behind me. Oh, great, you asshole! Should have known there was going to be somebody behind me. Shotgun shells, alright. Okay, let's see if there's anything hidden here. Alright, bombs. Sweet. Shotgun shells, I think. Shotgun shells? So I think I have what I need. Ah, great. Damn it, I always get caught off guard. I think they're dying or they fall, or I'm thinking they're gonna fall over and they don't. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything here. I should be going back. I should be heading the right way. I hope. Oh, he brought a buddy. This guy is, yeah, this guy. Crap! Oops, I don't have anything else. Oh great, I don't think I can, oh great. Please explode. Thank you. Oh, man. That was kind of wild. If you thought that was a surprise, man, I thought that was a surprise. I'm in yellow. Just one of these, but oh, I'm green. Okay, good. Is there anything up here? Okay, good. I'm always thinking that I'm gonna forget something, that I'm gonna miss something. But oh well. But oh well. The map to the mine. Cool. Okay, so basement 3 is all cleared out. Oh, I'm just stating that basically the amount of health that I have left. Because if it's red, of course, I'm in danger. If it's yellow, it's in caution. I'm... Okay, I haven't gone to the first floor yet, so I'm heading back up. Alright, time to save. Cutscene, probably. Oh. Where am I? I think that's Grandma's wheelchair. I'm back in the freaking house! Ah, man.
It's not here. It's gone. It's gone!
I'm back in the first house. E001 was the grandma! Grandma, I think. I should have been shooting her. I I was trying not to actually, because I'm like, oh no, poor grandma zombified, and I'm just like, no, that's not cool to, shoot grandma. Hey Evelyn, bye Evelyn.
This is your fault.
Why am I saying
No,
this?
it's your fault. Because you're probably infected, buddy. It's crazy that I'm back in the original house. Oh wow. This whole place is wrecked.
Ethan, it's okay. It's okay, it's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Kill him, Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that!
Great.
It fucking hurts!
Does it want to be my daddy? Then he can die.
Oh wow.
Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
Can I just leave?
One of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
I'm not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
Don't need your pity. Go home.
I don't seem to be getting hurt anyways. This all seems to be an illusion. Oh well. Yeah, it's meant to scare me, but at the same time, I'm not getting hurt. Maybe I should shoot her. Oh, great. I can't block that either. How am I supposed to get through? Ah, great. I have to retry. Oh, okay. I need to guard against the attack. Come on, Evelyn.
From me. Stop! 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 No! 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 No!
You.
Why does everyone hate me?
Because you cray cray? Ah, great. Yeah, I think I need to run. And by run, I think I... Oh. Well. Ah, man. That's not cool.
You.
Why does everyone hate me?
You cray cray, that's why. Leave me alone.
Goodbye.
And before I can do anything, Shirley has control of the room. I pretty much can only shoot her face, and that's it. And even then. I don't think I can actually do anything. Like, I know there's a tactic to fighting her, I hope. But it just doesn't seem like I could do it in time.
Everyone hate me.
Goodbye.
doesn't make sense. Like, is there an exit, or am I just supposed to push her back? Because it seems like I can only just continue to shoot her, and that's it. Okay, good. I was wondering. Apparently, I had to shoot her a couple of times with a shotgun. Is this the end again? I swear. Open! I guess that's it. Yeah, pretty much all I had was my shotgun and the machine gun, and that's it. Hey guys, what are y'all up to?
I'm Redfield. Glad we found you.
The fuck took you guys so long?
Ethan?
Mia. You made it. I'm glad.
Did I?
Did you? I wonder how
They say
Zoe's
when one door
playthrough would have gone.
closes, another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Mia and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way.
Umbrella!
He's dead.
Of course.
And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us. Maybe this is where the next door opens.
Resident Evil 7. Biohazard. Well, that's the end of Resident Evil 7. I wonder if there's a stinger afterwards, though. As much as I would like to play Zoe's part to see what happens, I don't think I'm gonna stream it tonight. Because it's floating in my head, but at the same time, I think it took like almost. I think it would probably take me about 3 hours, depending on how the difference or what the difference is between the two playthroughs. Because if I go for Zoe, I'd have to do the ship all over again. Now the actual ending. Oh, I'm gonna sit through it just to see if there's anything afterwards. That last fight wasn't even a hard fight. It was just really annoying. Trying to figure out like what I was supposed to do. Although I wonder if there was, if I didn't use the weapon that they told me to use, if there was a different way to end it. Because I never know with these. Oh, if you want to watch the first few hours, it's still archived on Twitch. So if you once this stream is done, you could always check the other videos that are still there. Because I think it's still one of the videos in my archive. And if not, you could always check out YouTube and there's that there. Probably it did seem like it was specialized for it. It's just kind of weird that it was there conveniently. Uh, and so far, so basically, my review for it is that it's a really good game, and I was talking about it during the first time that I streamed at the very end. But basically, it's a really good game in the sense that it goes away from. I think it goes away from what you would think Resident Evil is. And a lot of it was, at first, it was kind of survival horror. The first two or three Resident Evils. And then it started shifting into a more action horror game with a lot of the other sequels like Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, basically. But the thing that really shifts it back to a different kind of Resident Evil is the fact that it feels like an actual horror survival game. It's first person, you don't know who it is, you know who the character that you're playing is, but at the same time you don't get that third person perspective. You don't feel like you're playing as someone, you feel like you are that person in that first person perspective. And so a lot of the surprises, especially in the first couple of hours for me, that was really, it was a lot and really intense feelings of how am I going to survive? What do I need to do to survive? And even then, it started to wane after a little bit, especially when you got to hear a lot of what was going on and the storyline, and even then, it's still that idea of I don't know what's around the corner and I still need to be ready for whatever's going to come up. And the good thing is that to that initial moment in the beginning of the game when I switched over to Mia, because I wasn't sure if I was going to be alive and I wasn't really sure if I would have gotten what I needed. Although again, it kind of became a little bit more of an action game after a little bit, but it still had some of the suspense from it. Overall, I think it's a really good game. I think there is a really strong concept of horror, but also the mysterious tone of what is going on. And if anybody that plays this is a Resident Evil fan, there's going to be a lot of questions of how this fits into the universe of Resident Evil. And there's also the idea and the concept that not only that, but Umbrella's there. Umbrella plays a really big part in this in terms of the background, in terms of the story, in terms of what is really going on behind the scenes. And that brings a lot of questions. But another good aspect is that they give you that big giant choice close to, I'd say, the middle, not the middle, but the last third of the game. 2/3 of the game is pretty much horror and first person action, but mostly horror. And then the last 1/3 becomes a replayable aspect. And what I mean more, or what I should say, is that that first 2/3, like it's fine. I don't think I would, like, it's still replayable. I would still play it again eventually, but it's not, there's no immediate questions in terms of what would happen if I did this differently. Some of it I do feel like there are some small instances where I could go back and maybe do something different, but at the same time, there's that big giant question of what happens when I choose the other person, and how differently does the game feel, and how differently is the game, or how differently is the story, which is even more important, and that's the hook. And even then, it's still, I think even if I played it from the beginning all over again, I feel like I would have the same feelings that I had at the beginning of the game when I first played it. I wouldn't have as much surprise, but I would still have that anxiety, that fear of what I need to do to survive. And that's what made it a really good horror game in that sense. And honestly, it just came down to uh, a lot of jump scares though too towards the end, which kind of didn't make it as much of a horror game, but at the same time, it was still something. Normal playtime 9 hours and 56 minutes. So pretty much a 10-hour game. 18 replays. Mr. Everywhere is destroyed. I think there was a bobblehead, or bobbleheads that were around that I was supposed to destroy. Total number of Mr. Everywhere statues destroyed all over save data. Over all save data, I should say. Antique coins. Total of antique coins you obtain using this save data. Files obtained, 29 out of 32. Number of files you've obtained using this save data. Item box opened. I opened it 56 times. I've used 44 healing items. Stabilizers used, 1 stabilizer and 3 steroids. Unlock. Difficulty, Madhouse, Weapon, Albert, 01R. Will be added to the item box in the main game. I don't think I really want to play Madhouse though. Items, the Secrets of Defense, will be added to the item box in the main game. Additional free content, Not a Hero, coming spring 2017. Let's see, more. Okay. More doesn't really give me anything else. And then the options are just controls, display, audio, language default. Okay. Continue where you left off. Ooh. No, I think the continue is just going to be... Wait, let's see. No, I'll figure that out later. Okay. Gonna switch this off. Alright, I'm just gonna give a little bit of a spiel, not too much of a spiel. So basically, like I said before, it's a really great game. It's very spoopy, very, very horror, a little bit of survival horror and action, but very scary at the beginning, and it makes it such a really good and great horror game. And it adds a lot to Resident Evil in general. And it's a really good way to go back into Resident Evil, especially from people that weren't really attached to the action part of Resident Evil. And it makes it like a really completely different game compared to all the previous games that have come out. So I say in general, I think it's a 4 out of 5. It's a really good, great game. There are some things that I don't really care for. Just the idea that there's some things that aren't really spelled out in terms of like, oh, you need to kind of like get these items, or I didn't really care for the finale. It was it was a decent fight, but at the same time, I felt like it was a little bit too like you really, really had to be in tune into what you had to do to beat her. And I feel like it was a little bit too simplistic for a game where I was literally trying to scrape by to survive in every single fight. And I won't hold it against it, but there's a lot of questions. And that's also a good thing, though, too, to be honest, because a lot of it has to do with replayability and just the idea that, you know, there's more that you want to know, there's more that you want to see. And so there's something, and there's something especially when it comes to the DLC that's obviously coming out. And so I think a lot of it automatically makes it a 4 out of 5 game in terms of it being a horror genre, it being Resident Evil, it being a reimagining of Resident Evil, and it feeling completely different and unique. But also it also deserves that credit because it's not only a well executed game for the most part. Like I said, there is only small tweaks that need to be done in terms of, and I think it's also between the way that it's set up and the way that someone would react, because a lot of times, especially in the beginning, getting used to the game, I was pretty much freaking out and I would turn myself around, and that's one of the things that kind of makes it difficult in a sense, but it also makes it challenging because you're going to panic. A good game, especially a good horror game, is going to have that type of aspect. It's going to have you be anxious and fearful for what's coming up next. And also the idea that there's something there are choices that you're going to be thinking, man, if I did something differently, would that have changed the aspect of the game? And there is a definite big question of what happens when you make that choice and how different is the game towards the end, which makes me feel like I'm going to play it again, at least for that aspect. But not tonight. But definitely not tonight anyways. And so even though there are some things that I don't really particularly feel, I mean, like I said, small gripes, but at the same time, I still feel it's a 4 out of 5 game or a 9 out of 10. If I'm going on a scale of 10, I'd probably go 9 out of 10, or just because of the fact that, again, it's all small gripes, everything, and the big reduction of points is pretty much towards the end, and some of the small mechanics. But bravo Capcom, bravo Resident Evil for such an amazing game. It's short, but it's a really amazing game, and it made me want to play it continually and just get to the end and see what's going on, because it was just that good. And so, I don't know, I will probably be bringing the DLC later on whenever it drops. I don't know when it's going to drop, but whenever that happens, I will probably be streaming it. Sooner or later, I'll be streaming the original Resident Evil, which has an HD remake. That's the original HD remake from the GameCube, but it's made for the PS4, so that's something that I haven't played. I've played the original Resident Evil, but I have not played the HD remake from the GameCube, so it's gonna be a really good treat to actually be able to play it. I don't know if I'm gonna play Zero though, because it comes with Resident Evil 1 and 0, so that depends. Okay, so anyone still following along, or anyone that will be following along, I will be streaming Metal Gear Solid 5 tomorrow around 8 p.m. and I'll be continuing to do that for a long while, because there's a lot to actually be done. And that's Metal Gear Solid Saturdays. Every Saturday I'll be streaming Metal Gear Solid 5 until I get it done. Next week, Friday, I'll be finishing up Final Fantasy 15. I will be doing a lot of things during the interim to make sure that I can actually stream the finale, just to double check. And if things don't work out, I might just do some of the hunts and call it a night and say, you know what, that's the end of my streaming for it. There is still the post dungeons that I could probably stream, but that might just be a random streaming night type of situation. I have unofficial nights for Overwatch, which are usually Thursday, but depends on, whenever I fit the mood. And again, I was streaming Resident Evil 7 because it came out, it's such a good game, and I wanted to see how things would end and how things would go. I don't know if I will stream the other side, but that will probably be more of a next week type of thing instead of this week, because that's enough. I've already got enough things on my plate. I'm not gonna push myself to stream the other side of this again. I'm just gonna wait until next week, maybe Tuesday or next Thursday I might stream it. If not, I'll probably just stream Overwatch, because I need to I need to start playing some more Overwatch. And after I'm done with Final Fantasy 15, I'll be streaming Final Fantasy 10, so that will replace Final Fantasy 15 for Final Fantasy Fridays. And I don't know, I still have a laundry list of games that I'll probably be getting for the future. But until then, I don't know what else I'll be streaming. But if you want any updates, or if you want to see some of my previous streams, on my Twitch channel, it actually has, on my main page, it actually has a link to my YouTube, which is Natsu DFT Gamer. So just search for that. And to my Twitter, which is at Natsu Cosplay. If you want any updates on when I'm going to be streaming next, or when exactly I am streaming, that's the best place to go and search for that. And also feel free to go into the archives, because archives have some of what I've streamed recently, but also the largest chunk of what I've been streaming, and what I've done prior is on YouTube. So basically, anytime that I'm streaming, as soon as I'm done, I usually upload it to YouTube, and it's saved there. So, with that being said, follow me tomorrow for Metal Gear Solid 5 on Metal Gear Solid Saturdays. Follow me next week for the finale of Final Fantasy 15, and then the week after that for the beginning of Final Fantasy 10. And with that, I'm Natsu. This was Resident Evil 7. And thank you for following. Thank you for watching. And until next time, bye.